What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? All right. So, nice little bounce back Sunday today so far. Bitcoin 114,500 ish right now. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Loving it. But is it a bear? Is it a bull trap? That's the question. Is it a bull trap? Are we going to see a red Monday? We've seen 4 green Sundays in a row now. 4 of them. Crazy. Crazy, guys. Are we going to see a red Monday? Well, I mean, there's only one way to find out, right? Obviously. But in saying that, right now we're holding strong. I want to see us get a daily close and a weekly close above 114,000 for starters. That old bottom of that old CME gap, we filled it, but it's now at 114,000 acting as resistance, right? So we want to break above that. We want to close above that. We're above it right now. Can we close there? Well, we'll find out. Altcoins are looking healthy. Nice little recovery there as well. So, question I've been getting asked a lot lately, especially from newer people, well, I mean, primarily from new people in crypto, is, you know, a lot of the profits they hear about, they're projecting their portfolios and they're saying, you know, is this actually possible? It seems too good to be true, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, it's funny because we all remember being there, right? So it's gotten me kind of walking down memory lane for when I first got into crypto and stuff. And I remember what it was like to think like, you know, are these kind of life-changing gains actually possible? You know, hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars or whatever the case might be, right? Depending on the size of your portfolio when you get started, obviously, right? But all I can tell you is that, you know, when I started my journey, I remember thinking after my first cycle, I didn't spend, I've shared this with you guys before, I didn't spend any of my profits. I rolled my profits into the bottom of the next bear market, right? And it was after that that following bear market in the end of 2021 into 2022. And that's when, you know, you take your profits out and they're in your bank account and all that fun stuff. And I remember for months, kind of sitting around waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? Because I spent, you know, a long time before that struggling financially, right? Working for a job, struggling, never being able to enjoy financial freedom. And when I got it, I spent a long time still being very speculative, right? Very untrusting of it. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? I remember sitting in the kitchen talking to my wife a few times about it over the first, I don't know, 6 to 8 months, and just saying like, you know, when's it going to happen? What's going to come along that's going to take this money away from us and this financial freedom away from us? Because a lot of us are geared to think that way, right? And so a big part of crypto, when you actually make life-changing wealth, is retraining your brain. And this is something a lot of other content creators don't talk about, right? I mean, ones that maybe, who knows, maybe they never made it yet. They never achieved life-changing wealth, so they can't really speak on it. I don't know, right? But what I can tell you is that it's a complete overhaul for your life, and it's complicated, right? Money doesn't solve all of your problems. It only solves money problems, right? Which, I mean, you'll take it, I'm sure, right? But in saying that, you have to retrain your entire brain, right? Like you for a long time, you're going to be very suspicious, right? Like what's going to happen? Who's taking this money? Is the government going to step in and take it? Is the bank going to take it? Is the exchange going to claw back my money? What's going to happen that I'm going to lose this money? Because something's got to happen. Because this doesn't just happen in life to me, right? That's the general feeling. And for a long time, and to this day, right? I've been financially free for years, and to this day, I still sometimes I'm like, is this real? Like, what's going on? Is this my truck? Is this what's going on, right? Who's coming to take my stuff away here, right? This is when I feel like I'm on punked. What's going on in my life? When is my life going back to the struggle, right? Um, it just doesn't. And unless, I mean, it could if you're stupid, right? And what I mean by that is if you're talking about buying a Lamborghini and, just wasting it on dumb stuff, right? Buying cars before you pay off your mortgage, not reinvesting your money and stuff like that, just being a complete degen, right? Some of us are degens, and that's fine, but provided you're not like that, then I'm a conservative guy. We're a conservative family, so we don't burn a lot of money on useless stuff, extravagant stuff. But the point is that you gotta learn how to live again, right? I still sometimes the old habits kick in, and you walk into a store and you hear the price tag on something, and you're like, the old you kicks in that's used to living on a budget, or used to, the way I grew up poor, right? So when I hear the price of something, I'm like, wait a minute, I could buy that at Walmart for, that's $600. I could buy that at Walmart for $34.99. What the hell are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But the point is that it's difficult to retrain your brain, and you have to learn a whole new way of living your life. And what I mean by that is responsibility, right? You need a lot of responsibility, and like I said before, you don't want to spend it on stupid stuff. You don't want to be when Lambo, when Moon, I still spent my second cycle working 4 jobs, like I told you guys before. So I understand how new people in crypto are asking, like, is this really attainable? Can I really hit $1 million one day? Or, like, can my portfolio really, can my 30 grand really hit a few $100,000? And you know what I mean? And the answer is yes. And I understand and respect your speculation, right? Because it is hard to believe. Even after it happens to you, you're still suspicious. You're still like, wait a second, what's the catch here, right? But the other shoe just never dropped, right? Or I bought it and put it in the closet so it couldn't drop. I don't know, but I'm just saying, guys, for all of you who are new to crypto and you're wondering if this is possible, all of your dreams can come true if you can be patient, if you can be consistent, and if you can learn to navigate this space. Here's the biggest trick, the biggest fault I find a lot of people have in crypto is that they fail to spend the time and effort to get educated. And I pound on education all the time, guys, right? You know me. I pound on it all the time. The importance of it cannot be overstated. You need to be educated. You need to know how to navigate this space. You need to know how to defeat the greed when that greed monster steps in and people are telling you the prices are going way higher than they're going to. That greed monster, I know right now it's easy. If you're sitting there right now watching this and you're saying, oh, greed's not going to get the best of me. What are you talking about, Rob? Like, I got my eggs at price points and, I'm ready to go. I'm going to click the sell button. Are you though? Are you? If you're holding Cardano and your price target is $5 and it hits $5, but everybody on YouTube and everybody on X is telling you it's going to $10. Well, guess what happens? That greed monster climbs up on your shoulder and starts whispering in your ear, yeah, you've got $1 million, but if it goes to $10, you could have $2 million, right? It's hard to resist that greed monster, guys. A lot of people, it's easy when things are kind of, just recovering from being red and your portfolio is only at like 100 grand or something like that. It's easy to say, oh, greed's not going to get the best of me. As soon as it hits $1 million, I'm out. Are you though? Are you? Right? Probably not. Probably not. You know how many people got wrecked in the 2021 cycle for that very reason? Telling you guys. Telling you. People can convince you. People online, YouTube, on X, everywhere, They will convince you that prices are going way higher. They will have justifications. They'll have charts. They'll have macroeconomic news that they'll pour down your throat that prices are going to go higher because of this, that, and the other thing. But they're not gonna. And you're going to get wrecked, right? So what I can say, guys, pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. We talk about it all the time over on the Patreon. By the way, guys, for less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can join the Patreon community. Join thousands of other members who are over there 24/7. We're live every single day. We got open mic weekends, microcap jam, swing trade opportunities. But most importantly, what we do over there is we help you devise an exit strategy and a profit-taking plan that makes sure that you front run this market and you get out before everybody else does, before all of the greed kicks in and stuff like that, right? We help you also emotionally and mentally control the effects of the greed kicking in and the misinformation that starts getting spread, right? We've helped 43 people just this year hit 7-figure portfolios. We're not even in an altcoin season yet, guys. So jump aboard today. Again, it's less than the price of a cup of coffee. Join thousands of other members over on the Patreon today, and we will help guide you through this space to get out of it with your profits intact. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.